good who we're bringing in. Let me know in the comments down below what you think about those two. For me, it's positive in terms of Yes guys, welcome to another Chelsea transfer video of mine, keeping you guys up to date every single day, the latest Chelsea news, outgoings, incomings, what is happening around the club. We heard last night, Noni Madueke, here we go to Arsenal. Today we'll be talking about the medical that's taking place. Chelsea have given permission for him to be going back to the UK to talk to Arsenal and getting it sorted. So everyone tuning in, make sure you guys smash the like button, subscribe, hit the notification, tune in every single day, comment down below your thoughts and opinions on Noni Madueke, and also Nicolas Jackson could be leaving as well. Let's get into that one. Let me know what time zone you're tuning in from, what country. I want to hear all of that, and follow up on WorldWideChels on all platforms, from TikTok, Twitter, Twitch, Snapchat, Instagram and Patreon. Everything WorldWideChels, go and follow up. But yeah, as we know, Noni Madueke to Arsenal, £52 million total. We're hearing it's about 45 million up front as a fixed fee, 5 million of bonuses probably based on appearances, etc., and then 2 million whether they win on trophies and if he plays a part in it and all this stuff. So about 50 to 52 million pounds realistically is what we will be getting for the special player. So yeah, if you haven't seen my video yesterday, let me know what you're thinking about this move. Are you happy? Are you disappointed? I am seeing a lot of people happy in terms of the fee, and I'll keep echoing it. I'm not angry at him. If you look at his career, he's taken risks. He's gone to Holland at a young age. He's come back stronger. You know, he's played for nearly most of the London clubs, of course, now. And I wish him the best. I have nothing against him whatsoever. No hate, nothing. I felt it was a bit weird for the deal to happen before the Club World Cup final, in my opinion, because that could be a distraction for the squad. But other than that, I wish him the very best. I have nothing against him. Arsenal fans are livid, if I'm being honest with you. They're talking about Eze and Rodrigo and Enquires and all this stuff. But then I've seen they've fully put Arteta out in front of their walls and stuff around the stadium, which is absolutely manic. I mean, I'm surprised a player like Madueke is getting them to act like this, because there's been worse scenarios where, you know, they've lost to Emery, they've come 8th, they've lost the title 2 times in a row. All this stuff is worse than signing a player. You know, you're getting a fresh new player, someone that's going to give you his 100%. Whether that's good enough for you guys or not, that's a different story. At the moment, it looks like he will improve you guys. He's the one with the experience in winning trophies. You guys don't win trophies, if you know what I mean. So why are you guys... I get it, like, you lot wanted X, Y, Z and you've got H instead. But he could be one of many signers that you guys could sign, and I feel sorry for him because he's getting a lot of hate online, not just from Chelsea fans obviously in general, but also Arsenal fans are actually hating on the player before he's even signed. So I can imagine how it is. It must be looking at that on social media thinking, like, what's going on? What has he done wrong to you guys? So yeah, I think he, you know, deserves a bit more respect from all parties, if I'm being honest. There's a lot of false hate against him on socials, even from Chelsea fans. It's not acceptable. The way we've spoken very negatively about him. For me, it's more of, yes, under Poch, I felt he done a lot better. He was a lot more involved. I need to double check this stat, but I do think he had a better scoring record under Poch than Maresca. Obviously, the hat trick against Wolves was probably his highlight, where he put an Instagram post and then, you know, come back and he's got a hat trick and all this stuff. And against Forest, he saved us an important point at home, from what I remember as well. So, but I feel like at Poch, he done a lot better, in my opinion. So yeah, as I said, people, £52 million for Noni Madueke. Let me know what you think about that one. I wish him the very best. I just found the deal a bit weird just before the Club World Cup. But other than that, wish him the best. Medical today, so let's see what happens. David also had come out of that, of course. So that should be happening very, very soon. Now, on to my next topic, Nicolas Jackson. This is a big one. And Arsenal fans, anyone that's an Arsenal fan, anyone interested in Arsenal, I have an offer for you guys, okay? If Enquires falls through for whatever reason, you guys don't want to spend 60 million plus, we've got Nicolas Jackson at Chelsea. And, you know, many clubs are interested in the player. AC Milan, very keen. They dream of Nicolas Jackson, apparently. But, I mean, if we can't even sign Mike Magnan, why are we going to give Nicolas Jackson? But knowing this Chelsea board, we probably would give something silly to them, if we've been honest. We've seen it. We've seen Pulisic, we've seen Ruben Loftus-Cheek, Giroud, Tomori. We've seen all these guys basically go, but we can't get Mike Magnan. Maybe it was a smoke screen, I don't know. We played him on the 10th of August. Maybe something can happen. This window is far from done. We're currently on the 11th of July. In terms of selling and making money for the Club World Cup, £178 million. That's included in the likes of Petrovic that is to go through as well. So Chelsea are not in a bad position, and we have many more players to be leaving. We're talking about João Felix, we're talking about Nkunku if he's to go to Manchester United for 35 million. But Nicolas Jackson could be one that could be sold. We know João Pedro is the man to replace him. João Pedro was picked in front of him for the last game. João Pedro scored 2 bangers. Nicolas Jackson come on, was heated, wanted to show that he can score goals as well, didn't pass Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer angry. Would I say rightly so? Probably at that moment, but judging from it, I understand why Jackson went for it. Obviously he's under a lot of pressure and he wants to make sure that he is showing his best, because we want the best for our players, right? We want everyone to be up to scratch, everyone on the A game. You know, if Nicolas Jackson was playing like Madueke, you guys would be annoyed, if we're being honest. Like, didn't go for the balls, didn't, you know, show up and show that passion. Jackson did. So I can't be angry at Jackson. He's frustrating. He does everything right. I told you about Hasselbank, what he was saying on John Obi Mikel's podcast. I understand fully what he's saying about Nicolas Jackson. It's just his finishing is unbelievably bad. Like, it's just so bad. And I don't know if that's something that you can teach, but when you watch the likes of Liam Delap hit the ball, you can just tell when someone has tech and someone can hit the ball properly. Like, when you go 5-a-side and you watch me hit the ball into the corner with accuracy, there's a reason why. But Nicolas Jackson, he just doesn't look like comfortable hitting the ball. Like, it's not his game. But he's got everything else. He makes the right runs. He's got decent hold-up play. I've got nothing wrong with his game. It's just in the final third, it's just not good enough. And his final decision making, his goal against West Ham outside the foot, that one was good. Okay, we kind of want to see more of that, if being honest. But he just doesn't have the tech, guys. And João Pedro clearly is the better version, where it shows that. It shows that he has that in his game, and especially as a Brazilian, he's got that potential. And now he's played for the likes of Brighton, Watford, and obviously Chelsea now will be the main goal for him to show. And if you look at his interviews recently, he talks very highly. He believes in himself. He knew whilst he was on holiday that Chelsea were interested, and he was ready, he was training. And that is something that we need at this football club. So João Pedro wasn't my first choice. I'm not going to lie to you. I wasn't like, wow, like I want this guy so badly. I know a lot of you guys did. Nini FC, Blue Lines TV, the other side of the coin, Miz. I know you guys did rep the player and highly rate him. I was okay with him. He just wasn't my first choice. But seeing what he done in the last game, unbelievable. Like, genuinely unbelievable. I haven't seen Chelsea players hit those type of goals in a very, very long time. I'm talking about decades, if I'm being honest, since I was a young adult teenager, if I'm being honest. You know, I can't think of anyone in recent time. Maybe Cole Palmer has scored a few bangers here and there, but I mean someone that can actually dribble the ball, cut in, bang it in. Pulisic a couple times had it against Crystal Palace with his left foot, but there's nothing really special from the wingers that we've had over the years, in my opinion. So yeah, it will be very interesting to see what happens with Nicolas Jackson. Will he be leaving? But as I said to Arsenal fans, if you need a striker, you know, you're willing to pay 50-60 million pounds, Nicolas Jackson is there. You know, we can take 40 million up front with add-ons, you know, taking that additional remaining 10 to 20 million pounds later on. Honestly, we'll be happy to take that. But it'll be very interesting to see who we sign in the winger positions, because it's said that Madueke was not happy with the competition that had to come in. The likes of Delap, which doesn't really affect him, but Delap, Gittins, João Pedro, and all the guys that come back from loan and stuff had affected his choice, basically. So, I mean, the Guardian said that. I'd be very surprised if that's true. Noni Madueke was someone that wants that first team football. I think he should be focused on Pedro Neto, if I'm being honest. Pedro Neto has been a better player. We've seen the Club World Cup, he's been one of our best players, in fact. So it'll be very interesting to see what news comes out when he leaves. I'm sure there'll be a lot of drama. He's been very professional. Obviously, he's not made a fuss. I don't think Chelsea were actively looking for him to leave, but, you know, the offers come up. The players agreed that he would go. Arteta apparently has spoken to him since January, according to other Arsenal pages. Not reliable, obviously, but I've seen a tweet saying Arsenal have contacted Madueke back in January. So whether that's a guess or not, that'd be a wild guess. Igawa has given a green light on that one, saying that it's been legit. He's got that right. But yeah, the crush out, him, Gal, Turkish troops, you just love to see it. You absolutely love to see it. I mean, I love to see it personally. But yeah, that's everything from me, guys. Make sure you guys smash the like button, subscribe, hit the bell notification, tune in every single day, comment down below your thoughts and opinions. Big everyone that's been supporting, Sindri, Alfred, Andreas, Elida, Saranath, KJ, all you guys, Trends, big up to every single one of you lot. I will catch you guys very soon. Podcast out very, very soon. I'm not sure when. Maybe around my birthday, 26th July. Make sure you guys remember that. But until then, I'm out. WorldWideChels.